Mabey presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Thursday morning, October 12th, 2023. Yesterday, my sister and I were driving down 466 in the Villages, and we're trying to find like a side road, a nook, a cranny that is kind of maybe overlooked, or maybe is something that people don't necessarily check out. And I don't know, it was just we were kind of in a bit of a time crunch, and uh, it just wasn't. It just we really didn't find the gem. But I was thinking a lot about it, and that's kind of like the way life is. Like sometimes, you don't necessarily find the hidden gem. You don't find, the diamond in the rough. But the process of searching for the gem, the hidden diamond, um, the the vein of gold in the midst of the dark mine. The process often is the the golden the 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 true reward. so so I'll show that clip in just a few minutes here. Um, I've been doing this now, YouTube, for for over 3 years now, and I feel like I'm entering a new, like I'm walking down the hallway. I'm leaving the room of being a novice, of being a rookie, and I'm walking down the hallway, and this long hallway, and there's a room, and it says intermediate. It doesn't say arrived or the pro, but it's intermediate. It's that place between being a rookie and being a seasoned veteran. And I feel like I'm walking down the hallway to being an intermediate. I have I think it's over 750 videos I filmed. And I one time tried 7 days a week, but it got a little overwhelming. So I take Saturday and Sunday off, and I really do my absolute best to film every day, Monday to Friday, amongst other things that I do in my life. So I wanted to talk about crossroads, crossroads. So it was like coming to like I'm walking on this path in life, and I come to a fork, and sort of symbolically, esoterically, there was a fork, and it was like, okay, I was, you know, on the neighborhood golf once a week, playing golf, and then I was doing I was on one of the bocce ball teams, and I was going to the Andy Griffith Show club, and there was a Civil War club, and that kind of thing, and then like um, I was walking dogs, and a lot of times, like, so I would say uh, someone's spouse is in the hospital, or um, Mrs. Magruder is recuperating from a knee replacement. I would end up walking the dog for free, which is cool. But then you have this thing where bang for buck, I could be walking a dog. That time I could be walking a dog and being paid. So there's a whole, I mean, it was just, well, that's where my life was at. So it came to this fork in the road, and it was a moment, a spark, an epiphany, a moment of realization. And my mom passed away in December of 2019, December 23rd, just 2 days before Christmas. And she had had an aortic valve replacement on November 11th of 2019, and there were complications. But my mom was a great fan of Adam the Woo. My mom got such a kick out of Adam the Woo. And, um, you know, we would be eating breakfast, and mom would say, did Adam, like, mom reached a point where she didn't even say Adam the Woo. She'd just say, did Adam put something up yet? as if like Adam the Woo lived next door, and we knew, like, he was like our cousin. Like Adam the Woo was like mom's nephew. So she said, did Adam put anything up yet? So we would, I would check it out, or my sister would check it out. We'd say, oh, let's check it out. And he did, mom, this big smile would come on mom's face. This is going like, I really wish I had done a better job of keeping a journal of everything, the events and stuff. But I'm thinking about 2016, 2015, 2016 there. And mom would faithfully watch Adam the Woo every day, every morning. And depending upon when Adam put his show up, either sometimes before breakfast, but usually like right after breakfast. So Adam the Woo awoken something within me that was sleeping in my heart, that was dormant, that I had forgotten. And I'm lost in this world of bocce ball, and we got to win the I don't know what the district. I mean, we lost the district, but it was like all this like as if the whole world centered around winning this district championship for bocce ball. And the golf, like, are we going to be able to get the a bunch of good guys, but they might have little arguments over which golf course they wanted to play next time. Not like they're getting out the boxing gloves, but little friendly tiffs. And I can't deal with this anymore. So and there's the rocking chair. And I'm thinking, we have 2 rocking chairs on our front porch. I'm like, that's where my destiny is, So and also there's this. I mean, I'm not putting it down, but there's this subtle thing. No, actually, it's not so subtle. Of people, their yards, like they want to have better homes and gardens, yards, and so it's a whole thing. So I can't remember, maybe it was a trip. Adam the Woo did a trip with, I believe it might have been with the Carpetbagger on Route 66. And it awoken something in me that was dormant. And that was like this, coming to like an old-fashioned Gomer and Goober gas station. And, possibly talking to this, older chap. And he's from the time he was, like, it was his dad's gas station. But and at one time it thrived, and now he's you know not doing, barely getting by. And then the thing where they have the cars, the uh, the the hoods of the car are implanted in the ground, so there'll be like there's like 20 or 30 cars, and they're all, it's Route 66, and there was one, uh, the best ice cream place on planet Earth, and things like that, and old school motels. And one of my favorite things is like Little Squirrel Valley, or like a little Mayberry type town, and red brick buildings, and the bricks, the coloring of the each brick is almost a different color, a shade of dull red. But on the side of the building is this old painted Coca-Cola sign, huge Coke, like just a huge Coca-Cola sign. Almost a little like faded from the sun. And it's been there since 1943. Like it's like the Smith's pharmacy with the old RX, old school 1957 sign hanging above the door, and there's the Coca-Cola, the big Coca-Cola emblem on the side of the brick wall, and kind of like reawoken something in me, that I grew up in a little Mayberry in northeast New Jersey called Lincoln Park, and it was west of Paterson and north of Boonton and south of Kinnelon. But for years and years and years, when I was a kid, Lincoln Park didn't even have a not one street stoplight, and I think it was seven. Lincoln Park is 7.5 square miles, and I think there were about 3,000 people. And it was the old joke. I think there was 2,998, and the mayor and the town council, they all say, oh, hey, let's reach 3,000. Come on, let's reach 3,000. That kind of thing. Around 1963 or so, I was about 10 years old. So I'm thinking the fork in the road, and Mom and I were watching Adam the Woo, and he's in the midst of Route 66, and I said, I might be able to do that. And I don't know why I said it, but I said to Mom, we're watching the show in the living room, and I said, I might be able to do that. I might be. And Mom said, you should do that. I said, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So it was shortly after Mom passed that I began creating these little videos, and I was doing like putting up like one a week or something. And I said, well, maybe I'll do about a dozen of these and then find something else to do. So here it is, over 750 videos later, 3 years later. And I started out, I wasn't even holding the camera. I was like, it was like, like instead of the landscape, I was I guess landscape the horizon. I don't know what do they call it, horizon, whatever it was. I had it, so that there was like this big black space left and right, and I remember the first time going out and filming something. I was really nervous because I'm thinking like everybody's gonna think I'm a nutcase going out and filming something. So, but the whole thing is it's kind of a spiritual lesson that a lot of times we touch people's lives and we don't even know it. And I've never met Adam the Woo, and that would be a great thing. But it's almost like I feel he uses a term that I love. I love this term. 2 words, kindred spirits. And I like that phrase, kindred spirits, with a certain perspective of America, sort of a love for Americana, this love for the fading small town Main Street, the old Rexall drugstore, the old barbershop. There's Floyd in the barbershop, and there's Gomer at the filling station, and there's Howard, as the town clerk, and you got Andy and Barney, and they still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, like Merle Haggard sang. And I think that Adam the Woo successfully captured that essence. And in over 750 videos, I've been trying to. One of my goals was to capture old Florida, and I got in big trouble one time. I got it. I got all these, like, I don't know, somewhere, you know, i at the end of my first or second, and I mispronounced the town. Then I mispronounced the name of the town, and people jumped on me on that. And I said, "This is the real Florida. This is old Florida. This is down home Florida." And I used those phrases. And then someone wrote, "What are you? Boy, you're a snob." No, I'm saying I appreciate that salt box architecture, and that it's. I mean, you go to on 301 south of the Villages, like Coleman and Sumterville and Shady Brook. Right now, in the moment, along 301, they have these old salt box homes, these old Florida homes that probably were built, in the late 1800s, and they're being demolished. And I'm not being mean spirited about it. I'm not trying to be ugly about it. But and these live oaks that have been, are like over 100 years old. They're being the live oaks are being cut down, and the old Florida homes on 301 being knocked down, and they're building, these big developments, which I understand progress. I get it, progress, blah 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 progress, but I get it. But on the other hand, it's very sad, So anyway, I said I want to capture that, and maybe I give myself a B or a B plus, because I've got to work harder and learn this craft better, to get that A status and to get that, to I feel like I'm a minor league baseball player and I'm trying to get in the majors, but I'm enjoying my time in the minor leagues, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I'm not, I want to, I want to be with the big boys. I know I'm cool. I'm cool in this space now where I've entered of being intermediate. But my life has changed dramatically for the good because of what Adam the Woo does. Getting up every day and filming. I don't know how he does it. 7 days a week. I don't know how he does it. Just going out, filming, editing, thinking of where to go, and thinking of the theme for the day. 7 days a week, nonstop, boggles my mind because I know Monday to Friday, that at times is tough because you have all these other trappings in your, these other distractions in your life. Not distractions, but these other arenas of your life. And then I go, I gotta film something. Oh, I gotta film something. So yeah, and Adam the Woo brought immense joy to my mom in the latter part of her life, and I am immensely grateful to Adam the Woo for doing that. And I'm sure, how many people are in a hospital room or they're homebound or you know um, they're you know maybe they're a bit lonely and they find this, I love this term, kindred spirit in Adam the Woo. And if I can if I can create if I can create 1/4, 1/4 of that spirit, that perspective of Americana, that essence, that spirit of small town America, humble people, people who need to be celebrated but aren't celebrated, towns that are forgotten and neglected, and bring some light to them. If I can do 1/4 of the quality and the film perspective that Adam the Woo has brought to us, to America, and essentially to the world. I can go to my grave feeling I've done something worthwhile. So, from this old chap in the Villages, Florida, thank you, Adam the Woo. Thank you, Adam the Woo, from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to show these clips now. 466, Highway 466, trying to find, my sister and I yesterday trying to find a nook and cranny. And I don't know if we did or didn't, but it was fun looking for a little hidden gem along 466 in the Villages. So without further ado, as Jackie Gleason would always say, and away we go. So YouTube friends, we are on Highway 466 in the Villages, and we're looking for a nook and cranny side street that is not commonly traveled. Kind of like a unique kind of little nook and crook and space within, say, like, you know, in the Villages or just outside the Villages. So it's Mayberry, Richard Mabey Presents baseball cap, and Lincoln Park. So I have to put these in a certain order now. This one comes first, second, and Mayberry's third, and of course Little Tommy. And there's my gloves for when we get gasoline. Gasoline Alley. Take me back. Who sang this song and wrote this song? Take me back, carry me back down to Gasoline Alley where I was born. Take me back, carry me back to Gasoline Alley where I'm from. And also is the name of the album. Should I give another hint?
It's easy. I know who it is.
You know who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's the famous Villages sign. Let me see if I can zoom in there. I'm starting to get better at zooming in. There it is, the Villages sign, the famous Villages sign. So 466.
They're building something there.
Wow, the fresh.
Well, let me go
market.
to medicine now.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get home because it's 2:30. We gotta turn around and go back.
And here's another one.
Another Burger King smell.
I know, it's like,
wow, that's wicked.
it's a very unique odor, or what would you call it? Smell or smell.
It's the broiling, this other.
Yeah. Stop it off at the. You want me to go in?
There's nobody at the drive.
Okay, we'll go to the drive-in. Right at the drive-in, I'll turn it off. Look at all the traffic. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
The snowbirds are back.
Yeah. Remember when we worked in the security? If you said snowbirds, you got fired.
Yep.
You had to say seasonal residents.
We had to be politically correct.
Yeah. Lang Eye Institute.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there. It's still there. Okay.
No, the building's still there, but is he still
No,
there?
he's still there. The signs for him is still there.
Because it says for rent.
Golf carts all over the place here.
We're a golf community.
Yeah, I know, but
Come on, buddy.
yeah, come on, buddy. Crying out loud. Okay, here we go. Drive-through pharmacy. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll be right back, folks. So, YouTube friends, we're back, and we're just behind Highway 466, and I don't know. Looks no cars are coming here. Oh, this is bad here. This is dangerous. What's Dana Center? Dana Center.
I don't know. I think it's a cancer.
Oh, there's the bales of hay. Circular bales of hay. Right in the heart of the Villages here. Home Goods is back there now. More bales of hay. That's interesting. Like you know. Wow, look at all the bales of hay. That's really interesting. This will all be apartments really soon.
Look, they're building something. Get closer.
Oh, we got to check that out.
Wow, look how busy Hobby Lobby is.
Oh yeah.
The parking lot is full. What's going on?
You know, everybody raves about Hobby Lobby and everything, but like,
what are you gonna rave about? They're great.
I'm not saying
on Sunday.
Yeah, okay. So, but the thing is, car models, they want 40 to 50.
Who cares about your stinking car models?
Yeah, you know how much they want for a
Look
tube?
how many people are going in there.
Well, they can't. I mean, you know how much they want for one tube of glue?
Richard, price of living has gone up. Jeez, just look what you pay for lunch anymore.
Look at the Hobby Lobby.
Looks like Red Lobster's closed. I think Red Lobster closed the doors.
Red Lobster?
Well, don't say it till we make sure. But there's no parking.
There's no. There's a few. Well, was it 2:34 in the afternoon? Well, no, there's people there.
Not many.
Yeah, I know.
wonder if this is a through road.
I think it is.
It might not be.
Well, let's find out what they call this. Buffalo Crossing.
You can get your Hobby Lobby that you're gonna complain about.
Yeah.
Craft seasonal, home decor. What's the last one?
Car models.
No,
Frames.
Huh. It's a big store.
I know. But you can go to Ollie's and they have to say like you want a 1964 Mustang car model. It'll be $10 at Ollie's, and then here it'll be $40.
Wow.
Are these the ones? No, this is all Buffalo Crossing.
They're new. Or are they?
Are they the one? Are these the ones without any elevators?
They're like these. They're like these. Buffalo Crossing.
This is all Buffalo
Yeah,
Crossing?
it's all Buffalo Crossing.
Oh man.
Wow. I didn't know they were on both sides of the street.
I know.
Oops.
Whoa.
Oh, can't get out that way.
Can't get there from here. Earl Hamner wrote a book about
No,
it.
it's all one unit.
Oh.
So you could be over here. How do they distinguish the two? Is one like
I don't
for
know.
permanent residents and some are just for people that aren't permanent?
Buffalo Ridge
Veterinarian.
Vet Animal Hospital.
That's gotta be part of the other one.
It is, yeah.
So how do you know where
Oh, I
they are?
have no idea, Patty. Let's see what the sign says. This just they got like plants. Oh, Buffalo Crossing.
That's what that one's called. So it's all the same. So it's all the same.
Relatively new church there.
That church has been there for 2 years.
That one?
They had it 2 years. They've added this on.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Now,
What's this
here's
called?
where
This
that
is
used
called
to-
Open Bible.
Yeah, it's
Lutheran.
Lutherans.
Wow, that's a beautiful church.
Look at right down here. They're building stuff.
Yeah. More hay bales.
That's something too. The Willows. Community living. Look.
Well, there it is. They're building there.
I wonder
Wow.
what that's gonna be.
That's the elevators.
Yeah.
So they build the elevators and then they build
They built
the
the
place.
elevator first. Yeah. I
Wow.
wonder what that is gonna be. Huh. Apartments.
Could be. Where are all these people coming from? I don't even know what road we're on now.
We're behind Walmart now.
I know.
I think that's Walmart.
I think you're right. Palm Ridge. What's this about? The village of Summer Hill.
Yeah, you don't go anywhere. You just it's a dead end. Like
Really?
yeah,
Just dead end?
it's a dead end.
There's a lot of vegetation here. This is like an interesting little nook and cranny here. Compton Chiropractic. Oh man, I'll tell you. Palm Ridge Dental. And then back to Lang Eye. Gotta find like a little nook. You know, like something that, you know, gets overlooked all so easily, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. There's the oh. Okay, folks, gonna take a break. Be right back. Friends, kindred spirits. That wraps up another exciting show of Richard Mabey Presents, and this is thank you, each and every one of you out there, for your belief in me, for taking time to write comments, for hitting the like button, for subscribing, and I appreciate it immensely. You'll never know how much I appreciate it. This old man grew up in this little small town, this little Mayberry in New Jersey, gets to send a message out to the world. It's pretty crazy. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off.